Okay, in Canada, there's only a certain time of year where it looks like this. And I thought, what better time to get a Star Wars ice planet type shot. So if you look at the storyboards we made up, first shot's gonna be a big wide. We're gonna see the scenery, establish the shot, and then we're gonna cut into a medium. Now we're starting to see me a bit, and then we're gonna cut into a close-up and finally like see my face and in a close-up, maybe use the cinematic mode. Being shot on an iPhone, we're gonna use the log, try that out. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. I bet there's tutorials out there. People have probably already made LUTs, so that's gonna be good.
So I'm gonna start off by selecting a big chunk of these fences. I'm gonna go into generative fill, but I'm not gonna type anything. I'm just gonna hit generate. Right now we're gonna focus on removing these objects rather than actually adding anything into our scene. Okay, so I'm gonna select this last bit of trees here. Once it's removed, we are ready to move on. Now I'm gonna jump into Discord and show you how that process works. So we take this frame I like to call the clean plate that I got from Photoshop. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna use that as my reference frame in Midjourney. We're then gonna craft our prompt. Yours is probably gonna be different to match whatever scene you are going for. Once you're happy with your prompt, select it and download it. In this case, I downloaded this bottom left image and I actually removed those mountains, so I just had a clean background because that ended up working better. Now we're in After Effects. As you can see, I got 2 layers. I duplicated my layer. One layer is rotoscoping. We're gonna have to separate our image from our background. And as you can see in my second layer, I've drawn a mask across my body. Once you have rotoscoped your subject and you have masked in the parts you want to keep from your shot, what you're going to want to do now is drop in your image. Wow, look at that. Already the results are amazing. And you might be wondering, don't you need a color match? Usually you would. Now this is so important. Because I used a clean plate for my image, it ended up using the right white balance, the right color, and the right exposure to match my scene. The final thing I did to tie this shot together was I put some snow assets in. I stacked about 3 of these on top of each other, and I transformed them so they flip different ways, so it really looked like snow was just coming from every direction. The biggest takeaway here is I was able to go out and shoot with a minimal setup, an iPhone and a tripod, bring it back, edit this all on a laptop using After Effects and Photoshop, and get an amazing cinematic shot in probably 25 minutes. And I have some great news. Because we're using 2D images and overlays, this is all very low compute. So if you're worried about power, you'll definitely be able to pull this off on your machine. All right, thanks guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you go try it too. This is really awesome. There's this new big 3 of products where Adobe, Photoshop, and Midjourney together can create and open so many doors for so many people. So there's so much to be done and talked about around that and what can be explored, the different ways that can be utilized, as well as Blender content, 3D content, and other content. So stick around, subscribe, and leave a like, comment, start the discussion below. And then if you make something, please share it with me as well. And let me know how your results go. Thanks, guys.